The watching and the waiting continues for some Wisconsin parents and schools. The private school voucher lottery is underway, and some children could be missing out on classes that are already in session because they don't know if they're getting a voucher yet. Fox 11's Kelly Schlick shows us how some are in limbo as we head back to school 2013.
School is in session for Notre Dame Academy, but some students may not be in class yet because they're waiting to hear if they've been selected for the statewide private school voucher program.
We told some of our teachers that it might be a week or two before we'll even know who will be eligible to be attending Notre Dame Academy.
Notre Dame Academy started school on Monday the 19th. That was the day that the Department of Public Instruction was doing the lottery to determine who would get a voucher. So on the first day of school, NDA didn't even know who would be in the seats.
So everybody's got to be patient with all of this. It's rolled out in such a way that we have to be flexible because we never quite know what the time frame is going to be.
Now we're in a bit of a waiting game.
The Xavier school system in Appleton starts next week, but school president Deacon Ray Dubois says their outlook is just as uncertain. So how many new students will you be bringing into your school?
Who knows? It'll be a minimum of 10. And I have no idea how the program is designed, how the programming is going to pan out.
The Department of Public Instruction says 67% of students who registered for the statewide voucher program already attend private schools. Not knowing whether they've received the voucher won't affect those students as severely. But the 33% transferring in from other schools may end up falling behind their new private school classmates because they couldn't start on day one at their new voucher school.
We'll just create what we need to bring them up to speed and support the teachers and the kids so that they can get up to speed.
Schools say they've had to be quick this summer to get their voucher program up and running. Governor Scott Walker signed it into law on July 1st. Schools had until July 26th to fill out more than a dozen forms to be accredited through the program. The list of approved schools went out July 31st. Then parents had from August 1st to August 9th to register their children online. The list of top 25 schools that attracted possible voucher students was released on August 15th. 10 Northeast Wisconsin private schools made that list. Those schools, along with the others on the list around the state, will each receive 10 students. That's 250 kids across the state. The remaining 250 students will be drawn at random through a lottery. And that's the part schools say they're still waiting for this week. We contacted the Department of Public Instruction in Madison for a comment on the voucher lottery process. No one would do an interview. Instead, we received the following in a written statement. Quote, "This will be a rolling process until all the 500 vouchers are finalized. As such, DPI will not be able to provide the final voucher enrollment for each of the 25 private schools until later in the fall, potentially in early October." The possibility of long delays like this kept some schools like Wisconsin International School in De Pere from even applying this year for voucher eligibility.
The administrative hoops that we would have to jump through and the time and money that would take in a short period just was not consistent with what we were able to do.
So we asked school systems like Xavier and NDA if applying for the voucher program was worth it, now that they're stuck in limbo.
Would it have been better to wait a year?
Easier, yes. Better, no. Because I think it's really important to have gotten the program up and running.
It was absolutely worth it. I would do it again in a minute.
Private schools say the voucher program will give students a chance at a better education, but that effect, or even who will be among those randomly chosen students, remains to be seen. In Green Bay, Kelly Schlick, Fox 11 News.
And you can take an interactive look at the process that led to Wisconsin expanding private school vouchers. A timeline is available on our website at fox11online.com. Just hold your mouse over news and click on the Back to School link.